Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on the new custom genes feature in ArtBreeder. From the create page, we can select any category and then select under the new advanced members only section, create gene. As the name says, this is an advanced feature, but it's pretty easy to get the hang of. So, as you may know, in ArtBreeder, there's different genes which can be used to modify images. However, these have always been fixed. Today we're going to create a new one. Let's create a beard gene. All we have to do is to select reference images that we want. So we can use the tags feature and we can search for faces that have a beard in them and then select images that we think have nice beards. Now I've gone ahead and already collected a few in another tab here. It took a minute or two to do that. And so we can see here, the more images the better, however it can work with only a few images. So here I've collected a bunch of faces that have beards. And basically genes can be made just out of reference images. And so now let's select the image to test our new beard on. Let's collect this clean shaven guy and update our gene preview. And we'll see we can now see what it would look like to add that gene onto this face. Now what we can see is it's added a beard, but it's also changed the face in some other ways. And that's where these other tools come in. And so what we can do here is we can subtract or add other genes from this gene, which sounds complicated, but all it means is if we don't want it to, for instance, make this person more old, we can subtract the age gene from our new beard gene. So let's subtract age a little bit and see what that looks like. Maybe it's a little better, but the changes are still not quite right. Now what this slider here does is we can control how much this new gene will affect the content or identity of this person versus the style. And if you play around with it, it's easy to get a sense of what that means. Where if you don't want to change the identity of this person as much, we can remove that, and now let's see what happens. It looks a little bit more like him. Maybe we can go farther. And the fine styles might be things like hair color. So let's play around with that a little bit and see what happens if we don't affect the fine style as much. We'll see the hair color is a little more consistent, and we can keep playing with that. That's getting pretty good. Maybe one or two other tweaks, but that might be all that's needed for now. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Of course, you can play around with it more and get it looking even better, but let's go ahead and export this. And let's name it beard. Wonderful. Now if I go to my profile page, we'll notice a new section for genes. And if we go here, we can now see this new gene. Now we can use the gene wherever we use genes. So if we go to browse and select a portrait image, we see the gene is now available as the name of the gene and who it was made by. And so if I crank it up, you see it works. It probably works better than the default genes. And we can use it in the compose page or anywhere else. Another feature of user custom genes is that they can be shared. So here I have another window with another user who has navigated to my profile page. And when they go to my genes tab, they now see an add button, which when they add it, will add it to their custom gene. So if they go to their profile, in this case it's a test profile, they now see the gene and who it was made by. Anyone visiting their profile, whichever they got it from, and they can use it as well. And so really excited by the custom gene feature and how it can be used. Obviously it can be used for any type of image that you can find enough of, something abstract or something personal or something interesting or different. It can be used and it can be shared. And so I'm really excited to see how the community uses it, what kind of genes they make, and how to take advantage of all the collaborative crowdsourced nature of ArtBreeder. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy.